Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today I've got you some Elite Division Rivals custom tactics from the number 3 player in the world currently. His name is Goal Poacher. I'll drop his Twitter down below so you guys can give him a follow. And I'm going to be showing you these, talking about them and giving some advice on what you can do. Let's try and hit 200 likes on the video, subscribe for more, and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is my current team. Now, what we're going to have to go through is obviously there's many different formations, tactics, roles that you can do, but if they don't necessarily fit your team, due to the player role pluses and all this new stuff, you may have to adjust things. So what I'm going to show you is the exact tactics that Goal Poacher used, and then we can talk about things we could do to maybe adjust it for your own team. So as you can see, it is a 4-3-1-2. I will show you guys the tactics code at the end as well, so that you can easily just implement this in. These are the players I've got. Now, if I read out his team for you, or I can throw it up on the screen, you know, one of the two. I mean, he's got Mainan in goal, Theo Hernandez left back, Saliba and Rudiger centre backs, Hakimi right back, Valverde on the right centre mid, Guerrero as the deep line playmaker in the middle, Patea's box to box, Ousmane Dembele as his cam, and then Ginola and R9 as the strikers. So a lot better team than mine. Some different roles than mine as well. So that is something we'll have to have a look at. But we'll go into team management. As you can see, we are using counter, which is what I've been trying to use on my own tactics as well. And also the defensive approach is high. So it's a bit of an interesting one. Because obviously, naturally with the counter, you might assume that you're going to be sitting deep and counter-attacking. I think the main reason that a lot of the pros are using counter is just because of the in-behind runs that you're getting on the transition. So he's using that 70 depth counter on the 4-3-1-2. Now we look at the roles. You've got one false nine and then one advanced forward. So you've got one striker that's going to be making more of those runs in behind, and then one that's linking the play up a little bit. We've got a playmaker at the cam. We've got a deep line playmaker in the middle here, and then two box-to-boxes either side. So that's going to be your defensive and attacking support with two box-to-box players. You've got one fullback on balanced, an attacking wing-back, and then two just defenders as well. Now, what is worth noting is that with his team, he has R9, who has the ++ on advanced striker. Obviously, I've got Haaland. So for me, I would rather, instead of having Haaland on the advanced forward, you want to play him in the role that suits him best. So for me here, I could switch that to a ++. What you will find is it seems that players are just performing a lot better when they're in their ++ role. So again, for Goal Poacher, when he made this tactic, he has Saliba and Rudiger both as defender. They're both ++ for the defender. So for me, I've got Joe Gomez and Konate, who I would both rather play in their plus as a ball-playing defender. So we're not changing anything too drastically, but at the same time, you know, we've got to be aware of these player role things because, like I say, it seems that they play a lot better and it's worth having players where possible in their ++. And obviously, there is roles that just aren't good. For example, I found that for a defender, the stopper player role, I absolutely despise it. Like, they're charging into centre mid and they're just well out of position. So there's things like that to keep in mind. That is how I would line this up with my team. Potentially as well, I would try and change Neymar into that shadow striker, but you wouldn't want to defer too much away from the tactic. But hopefully this helps you guys out. Appreciate Goal Poacher for throwing up the tactics on Twitter. Like I say, go and give him a follow. This is Elite Division, one of the best players in the world. So you know that these tactics are working at the highest level. Appreciate you guys. Drop a sub, leave a like if this helped, and peace.